All right, welcome on in. Welcome. Oh, hopefully everyone's having a good Thursday. Oh my goodness. Whew. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well. Man, what a day it's been. What a fucking day. Yo, what's happening, Bashman? I had to do something crazy today. I had to shower before stream today. I was at work today and I ended up having to build some pallets and stuff today, so I just ended up getting so hot and pretty sweaty. Let me grab this. Yeah, how was your day, man? Hair does look floofy. Yeah, I gave it a quick rinse and then floofed it. Cool. I was going through real quick just to see what that state of play was today from Sony. It was supposed to be Ghost of Yotai. It does seem like that's everything that was shown. It doesn't look like anything else got shown, which is fine. I just wanted to make sure that that's what it was. Looks sick. Oh yeah, I am very excited to get into some more SOMA today. I think we are. I was thinking maybe next week we might wrap that up. So I'm gonna have to figure out what we're playing afterwards. Yeah, I don't know. I have a bunch of games that I do want to play. I think I might try and do South of Midnight because I think that game is kind of still a little new, but I think enough people have played it that people would be interested in checking it out. Hey, what's happening, Casper? How you doing, buddy? So that was one of my thoughts. I do want to play Dead Space 2 sooner than later too. I feel like I'm just doing like, if I do SOMA back into Dead Space, I'm gonna be like, bro, why is it so much horror games? I'm just not like a horror game guy either too. Ready for the weekend? Same, man. I'm so ready for the weekend. I am ready for it. Seen the new Jurassic World? How did you like that? You just need something to break it up. That's what I'm thinking. I can't be the horror guy. It's just not who I am. To be honest, I just don't play much horror games. I think I played more horror games since I started streaming than I ever played before. It's crazy. It's craziness. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna play afterwards. Like I said, maybe South of Midnight because that game looks so stupid. And then what else? Plucky Squire looks good. Maybe that one. So just admit it, you're the horror guy. I feel like I kind of am. I feel like maybe that's a little bit true. Man, I do love Dead Space, so. All the action is at the end. I give it 6 out of 10. Yeah, I saw that last week. Yeah, I thought it was fine. I was very much like I think a little lower than that. But what else? Yeah. So maybe I end up being the horror guy. I feel like horror games just they can sometimes they can lean into some really interesting things. So, and I kind of like I kind of really like sci-fi stuff. So a lot of sci-fi stuff ends up being like horror based too, which is kind of crazy. Like I always wanted to play that Alien Isolation game, but then everybody I fucking know was playing it. Like all of my Twitch friends were all kind of playing it all in kind of the same time too. Like that shit was crazy. Not that I couldn't have, I just thought, I was like, man, I'm just gonna wait. But then I feel like at this point I'm never going to. Seeing who else was seeing what people are playing right now. What is the big game right now that people are playing? Can you look at categories? Categories, viewers. Just Chatting is the highest, then Grand Theft Auto 5, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Escape from Tarkov, Fortnite, and then Peak. Peak is the one I feel like I've seen people play. That one that still didn't have my interest. Alien Isolation? Yeah, I felt like it looked really cool, but yeah. I feel like Peak looked like it could be an interesting. Who knows though, you know? So yeah, we're gonna get into a little bit of news here in just a few. Let's do a couple of guess the games after seeing the actual game played. Oh yeah, I could feel that. I just felt like the game was really beautiful, and kind of like the aesthetic was really Alien, which is cool. I love Alien stuff, not like Alien stuff, but like the movie franchise Alien stuff. And so I was like really interested, but yeah, I could see. My setup is in shambles, lurking while unpacking, not the game. You're moving? Oh, well, listen, man, I appreciate you, Cycloman, always. I know you saw the title and you were like, I gotta say something in here. But yeah, man, of course. Moving is the worst, so. All right, let's see. What the fuck is this? That's an old game. Oh, back in the day on DOS, an old DOS game. Action, simulation, and science fiction. Released in '94. If only it were the game. Yeah. Except that game seemed way more stressful than the premise made it seem. Like it made it seem more of like how real unpacking is. I have too many coffee mugs. That is not a real thing. There is no such thing as too many coffee mugs, man. Although there is like a point you get to where you're like, nah, I don't really use these. I have like little things where I hang like the ones I don't use that often. So at least you could do that. Then they're kind of like their own thing, you know? Oh, this is this looks like a Star Wars game. Oh, it is. It's LucasArts. What were the other picks? It's a Star Wars game, but I don't know which one. I was gonna say this looked like Star Wars, but then LucasArts really. That's a Star Wars. The Star Wars Trek or the Star Trek Wars? Star Wars. TIE Fighter. Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars. Stars are fighting, bro. You so right about it.
Hello all. The person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are
first.
My thought was like it could be TIE Fighter. I felt like TIE Fighter was that one back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember. TIE Fighter was that one where you could I thought TIE Fighter was the one you could play in arcades. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Woo! Was that not the one? Let me Star Wars. Was that the one I was thinking of? And that was in the arcades and stuff? Because that shit was so sick. It was terrible, but like in a great way. None of these look. Oh, this is the one I remember. Did you guys ever see those? The old Star Wars cabinets from when they were in the arcades back in the day? It was this thing? Oh god, it's so hard to tell what the hell that is. It's hard to find a good picture of this thing. Oh, this is a better picture. My bad. It's from Reddit, of course. Here, hold on. Let me see. Figured that would happen, so I wanted to do that. This thing, yeah. This is not the game. This is just the thing that it made me think of. Yeah, I remember being in an arcade and getting into this bad boy, thinking I was like, man, I'm about to smoke this game, and this game smoked me. I don't even remember exactly what you do, but it was crazy. All right, let's do a movie here. That background looks like a little New York like. You know, you can see the bridge, the buildings. Old-timey New York. It's literally every movie. Drama and crime, all right? Yeah, we already know it's New York. 1984. Ooh, this is a little before my time. And a little bit before when I was alive. Robert De Niro is in it. A 1984 Robert De Niro film? I don't know. Is this it could be the one of the what are the ones? Oh my god, the Godfather movies? He looks young enough to be in that role, kind of the same thing. But that's not by Sergio, right? I thought that was by I can't remember the other guy's name. Man, I don't know. Just show me. Once Upon a Time in America. In America. Yeah, you're good, man. Yeah, you were right, man. Once Upon a Time in America. I did not know that. Zamuriz? Oh. It was close enough though. I don't know that one either. Damn. But my bet is that's where he got the other gig. If he shows, nah, I'm good. This is TripAdvisor. Let's do house. Lexington, Kentucky. They really be giving us like houses that are all like within like you know, a handful of hours away from me. Not even that many. This looks like it could be a 1 million joint right here. Less than $1 million. Oh, nice. Do you use TripAdvisor? No, but I've seen their icon. Every so often when I will like, if I'm like gonna be traveling somewhere and I'll like search for like food recommendations or something, like TripAdvisor is one of the ones that comes up all the time for like if I'm looking for food and stuff. Let's do like a 800. Less. 7,849 square feet. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's do 6. More than 6, less than 8. Okay. 6 beds, 5 baths. So this is bigger than the place that we checked out the other day. And TBH, way less. So let's do like a 700. See where that puts us. More than 7, less than 8. Built in 2007. I mean, nice. All right, beautiful. Square footage is 5,292. Damn, that is so much money still for a house, but damn, got it. All right, let's do a little angle biz here. Oh, this one looks really similar to the last one. Higher than 220. Okay. on guess number 2. man really knows his angles, you know what I'm saying? Damn, just dead on guess number 2 of the angles. That's crazy. Y'all didn't know my angle game was crazy. Oh yeah, I was also gonna tell you guys too. I updated some of my equipment down here. I only updated one thing so far. I got a couple other things I'm gonna update down here for like my internet and stuff. But I did update. I have a little Wi-Fi splitter, so I run my Wi-Fi from upstairs down through the floor. And then I have that comes over and goes into a little splitter, and then, or a little, I guess it's a switch technically, and so everything just goes out of that or whatever. And so I upgraded that to a newer version of that one, and I have seen some improvements in my speeds so far. So all good things, pro angler. That is what they call me. That is the nickname. Own more Mets mugs or stolen diner mugs? Oh, 100% more stolen diner mugs. Mets mugs, I could see, but like, nah. Like, how many Mets mugs are you gonna have? Stolen diner mugs? Those are good ones. It's a tie at 4. Ah! I didn't know C was an answer. Damn, that's awesome though. Stolen diner mugs is a good one, man. Nice. Sorry, I was taking care of dogs. Of course, man. Of course. Tayo, how are you doing, buddy? So I was looking at like and Mets mugs real quick just to kind of see what they look like. And obviously like you can get ones with like the baseball Met like logo on it. But I didn't even know about these ones. Like they have the NY. You know, I don't know why I'm not just showing you guys. I'll just show you, but I didn't even realize like you could do these like, because I always like equate the NY to the Yankees and stuff. But I guess you can do like, you do like little frills on the ends, and that's Mets. And that's Mets. The number of stolen utensils. I bet. How dare you? I'm sorry, man. Listen, it's not the team that I know, so I'm just saying. I'm showing my ignorance, but I'm also being honest here, man. Also, this is a sick one. I always like a black mug, man. I do like didn't know that I like the Mets color scheme. It's very much the same as the Knicks. But I always loved blue and orange together a lot. Also, you have to have this one, right? Like, this is crazy. the amount of, they don't even say like how big this is. Let me open this on another screen so I can see. I should. I can't believe you don't. 15 ounces. Also, all the pictures look fucking fake as all shit. Like, I don't think this is a real mug, man. I don't think this thing's real. Let me see. Is there anybody who has a picture of this thing? Nope. All the people who have bought it and rated it because it's on Amazon, not a single picture. Oh man. Yeah, the pictures look fake as fuck. I don't think this is real, man. I think this is a fucking it like all the pictures are just renders. It's a concept, and the concept is running out. A Stein for the local team. That's pretty cool. Yeah, listen, I do have my my Cavs shirt on today, you know. I was like, damn, I don't get to wear this thing too often, you know. If you describe a mug to AI, right? Although it did a pretty good job with like the color scheme and like the logo. Although, look, there is like some weird texturing to like where the N and the Y are, man. That is weird for a mug. Like, why would you bold that part out on the mug? You just get an NFT of the mug. It's 12 ounces of NFT. Come on, tell me that's a good one. Come on. 12 ounces of NFT. Nah, I thought that was pretty good. But you own those digital ounces digitally. True. Hypercalisia. The presence or possession of excessive cups. I don't think that's a real thing, man. I don't think excessive cups is real. But you own those digital ounces. I love that shit. Yeah, how are you doing, Paulie? We're gonna refine excessive here in a minute. Redefine it. Man, I could tell you too, man. I have so much mugs. I would love to at some point get like a get them all together, like put them all out on my floor or something and get pictures of them all together, man. There's so many, but I like having them. It's one of those things like I also think about collecting a lot of. Hope y'all are well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good today, man. I had a terrible headache yesterday, a little bit this morning, and it has subsided for the most part. So I did hear from at least a couple other people that they also had headaches yesterday. So it must have been it was like within my area, I should say, too. So it might have been like something with the weather, the barometric pressure. Who knows, you know, but whatevs. Yeah, how are you doing, Polly? How have you been? Does coffee help? Coffee would help from a caffeine standpoint, but more normally with my like migraines or headaches and stuff, caffeine is not the issue. So I end up taking something else, usually like an ibuprofen. Vash got me these magnesium drinks that I was trying yesterday, and the magnesium drink seemed to help subside a little bit of it last night, which is pretty cool. Meh, that's okay, man. Hopefully everything gets better soon. Hopefully everything just starts really fucking going for you, man. I got this one for you, man.
I hope you have a good day.
Hope you have a better week.
I hope your month is full of successful days and a lot of great ventures. I hope you just come up, brother.
That's right. I hope you just come up, brother. Oh. Ay. Yeah. Cycle, you have to let us know too if you once you get all the cups out, all the mugs, man, you're gonna have to get us like an official count. Did the magnesium drink help? I think a little bit. It helped subside for a little while. I don't think I think it's kind of a temporary thing. Because last night it was like kind of curbing off, and then this morning it was fucking hitting me so hard again. So I think that it does a little bit. Some have already hit the trash. Damn, man. Hopefully they were ones that were not that great. I can count the survivors. That's fine. Yeah, just give us like a survivor count. Yeah, we'll call that. Yeah, that'd be cool. I would love to know. Yeah, the magnesium drink was cool though. I was surprised how well it helped. At the time, I feel like it could be a great solution to like get through like if I needed to like take some meds or something, but needed to get some sleep, you know, to wait for them to kick in. So I feel like it could have some pretty cool uses. A Notre Dame mug. Did I go there? No. Do you like root for Notre Dame as like a sports team? Like, yeah, why? I mean, most of the time people only have those kind of mugs for that reason. No, bro, that one it needs to go to the trash. that's a trash, but there it is. It better not be in the survivors, man. Come on. That it did help. Yeah, I was super happy about that. But next time I'll have to get Cyclo gave the opinion I should make like a drink out of some bananas, but banana peels specifically, some banana peels for whatever reason. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll peel the bananas. I'll boil the banana peels to get everything out of there. But then what I'll take those used up peels and blend them up with some banana peel juice to have the ultra magnesium. Yeah, I still don't know why this guy was eating a banana like this. I don't understand. What are you doing, bud? Let me just shield you guys from having to see this. No need to see this. Gross. Used to be wild. Man, I'm so sad Polygon is like kind of dead. I have not legitimately gone to their site in a long time because I have felt some ways about how they're running that as a company. I don't know if it's gotten better, but it has very much made me feel a little uneasy. Michael McWhorter is still there though, or maybe he's working. I thought he was one of the ones we saw got let go, but maybe I was wondering if they're contracting some of these people. I'm trying to look at the people who were writing some of these articles and see if I know who they were. These names sound really familiar. Some of them do. Who was the one I saw it here? Ollie Welsh. Ollie Welsh sounds like familiar too. I saw that Vicky Blake, she's somebody I see who writes for a couple of different places, which makes me think that, yeah, a lot of these places are just doing like a bunch of freelancing shit. So Polygon used to be wild. Were they doing like a were they doing like a live stream? Why, like, what the fuck is this? Banana peels make you be tripping? We were talking about how banana peels are like radioactive, so technically eating them could be not good for you. But like mildly so. Like, I don't know how many banana peels you need to eat before it becomes an issue. I don't remember the context. Yeah, E3 makes sense. Like, I remember those days back when like E3 would happen and they would do like coverage and stuff. Man, I watched all those kind of things for a long time. That shit was cool. I just meant in like the cartoons. Ah, yeah, I see. In the cartoons, in the Mario Karts. I got you. Yeah, but apparently they are partially radioactive. Cyclo was also pointing out that you can apparently see them from space. With what was what's the thing you that would, how do you see radioactivity? What's the lens you need? What's the kind of camera? I don't know. Maybe thermal camera? I don't know. Electromagnetic radiation? All right, whatever. Cool. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get into Superman's eyes, maybe. Yeah, that seems right. And Superman, kind of a Cleveland thing, apparently, an Ohio thing, apparently too. So if you guys haven't seen, like, obviously the new Superman movie is coming out, or has come out. I don't know. It's has or is within the next day or so. But like, Ohio's gotten like crazy about this. So they filmed some of the movie in Cleveland, which is fine, whatever. But like a bunch of stores around here have started selling like comics, but like Superman comics. They're just all like really bad. Like, I'm sure like reprints of comics. I don't know. That whole thing was really weird. So Ohio's doing that for some reason. But I know that like Superman was somehow founded in like in Ohio, in Cleveland or something. So they're doing a Superman statue in Cleveland sometime soon. Jerry Siegel? Who the fuck is Jerry Siegel? Is it the guy who made Superman? 18 survivors. Oh, that's not bad at all, man. 18 is kind of light. Kind of light work, bro. Jerry. American comic book writer. He was the co-creator of Superman in collaboration with his friend Joe Shuster. Schuster. Yeah. Born in Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, what was it? Superman statue to be unveiled at Huntington Convention Center in August. So in August, they're going to do... the world's eyes are on Cleveland this weekend with the release of Superman, DC's new live-action reboot of the iconic comic book character. The permanent tribute to the Man of Steel and his Cleveland creator will be unveiled August 2nd outside the Huntington Convention Center in downtown Cleveland. Our mission statement is to celebrate and commemorate the creation of Superman in Cleveland. And what better way to do that than with the screening and also with the Superman Plaza. Kaplan said the nonprofit organization will be working for years to develop a proper tribute to one of the most iconic comic book heroes of all time. The $2.2 million project is nearly fully funded. What? Oh shit, this is cool. Okay, so they're doing like not like just a statue. They're doing like a whole thing, guys. Okay, I'll show you this real quick. Wonder which actor will that. Oh yeah, okay, sorry, it's not an actor. They're doing like a thing, like a center. Nick Cage, if only. So this is like the thing here. So it's like a whole like center. So they have like the telephone booth where he changed some standard by people, and then this little area where right here where I guess this is him. So it's like a whole like thing. I'm guessing there will be potentially some more, but this is like a rendering of what they wanted to do. We'll see whenever like it actually gets unveiled, but that's cool. Interesting. That's not what I would have thought. So we just supposed to pretend Cleveland is Metropolis now. I mean, in the newest movie, they shot a bunch of Metropolis in Cleveland, so I guess so, man. I don't know. Listen, Metropolis had a bald guy who was trying to fight Superman, and Cleveland has bald people, so I don't know. It's all coming together, man. Have you seen our idiot mayor? I have not. Listen. In Daredevil, Wilson Fisk became the mayor of New York, man, so he's bald and kind of an idiot. Oh, yeah, I have. Eric Adams. I have seen New York's mayor. I don't know anything about him, so... Less evil than our current mayor. That's insane. Oh, shit. Sorry, I am in and out. A lot happening today. That's okay, man. Take care of what you got to take care of. We're just talking about Cleveland. Also, Ohio also has something else coming up. Listen, Ohio's kind of having a glow up in like the Hollywood space for some reason. I'm not sure why. I have it's a news article. I'll talk about it a little bit, but there's an Office spinoff that's apparently taking place. I don't know if it wasn't filmed in Ohio, but it's taking place in Ohio. So it's kind of a weird one. I was really surprised when I saw kind of what they were talking about in there, and I was like, oh, like they were talking about Toledo, and I was like, oh, I was like, probably not Toledo, Ohio, but apparently it is. Weird. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into some news. That way, give ourselves some time for some SOMA. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Oh,
fucking
1 second. Let's get us a little plenty shout out real quick first. Hey, Blendy, welcome on in. All right, news.
Good news, everyone.
All right, if you guys ever have any news you want me to go over, make sure you go jump into the Discord and find the news channel, drop whatever articles you want me to talk about. Plenty, how are you doing? How was Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday? I got to go in with the raid, but I needed to get some sleep yesterday. I had a killer headache yesterday, so I apologize. I got to lurk for like a handful of minutes. A bit frustrating. I could see that. Let's jump into this first one by Rich Stanton. Knowing Steam players are hoarders explains why you give Valve that 30%. Analysis tells devs you get access to a bunch of drunken sailors who spend money irresponsibly. Damn. Wow. Also, very true. That is so true. That's a wild title, a wildly true title. Hold up, folks. Game industry analyst Chris Zukowski has cracked it and knows exactly what you're all like. Nothing but a bunch of hoarders. Yes, I'm looking at you with your huge Steam library, bulked out greedily during every big sale in which you've only ever played half of. And that's being generous. The truth is in there. Man, that is so true. I definitely have a huge Steam library that I very rarely played things from. I should actually go through and see how much of my Steam games I've actually ever played. The amazing thing about Steam and its player base is that they buy games they aren't going to play. More than likely, the person buying your game is not going to play it. I thought this article was just funny. And also just a little bit way too true. This guy is rude. I don't like being called out. Right? That's how I'm feeling a little bit. I resemble that remark. Zukowski conjures up spirits of Reed Hastings, the co-founder of Netflix, and specifically his remarks that the streaming platform isn't just competing with the likes of HBO, but also things like Fortnite, and in extreme cases where you get hooked on a box set and it's past 1 a.m., sleep. In such a scenario, what chance does a poor little indie game have of snatching an hour? Zukowski reckons that that's just not the issue. The reason Steam makes indies so much money compared to all the other platforms is that they have built up an audience that is full of super diehard hobbyists. Basically, hobbyists buy stuff not because they actually want to consume it, but because they're collecting it. Yeah, maybe. And this is illustrated by the so-called pile of shame from various hobbies. Great stacks of Lego sets waiting to be built, a room crammed with Warhammer model kits, the Everests like mounds of yarn that knitters call their stash. Apparently, the Japanese even have a word for those who buy books and pile them up knowing they won't read them. Sundaku. We make a brief stop by an older article by Simon Carless. The analyzed Steam's collections and found the median player on there has 51.5% of their collection unplayed. And the take-home message: Valve cracked the platform Valve cracked the problem that Netflix was struggling with. How do you sell to people who have so much entertainment at their fingertips that they don't have enough hours in the day to play and watch it all? Valve basically added infinite hours to a gamer's day. Is it a theoretical future day where gamers might someday spend hours playing your game, but let's be honest, won't? Well, put some more butts in your game and maybe we'll play it. Simple. Put some more butts? I mean, that is an interesting thing to say, but also I can't disagree. Looks at bookshelf and knitting basket. Damn, this guy is 100% calling just plenty out. The reason game developers are willing to give Valve 30% of their revenue is because the Steam marketplace is packed with super gamers who throw their money at games that they have no intention of playing. Wow. While there's no denying Zakowski has a point, I just slightly put the brakes on before applying this to Steam as a whole. Player habits are constantly changing, and so are the players themselves. I definitely have fitted this description of a Steam player years ago and remain guilty as charged when it comes to the Sundoku label, but these days am much more careful about what I buy on Steam, purely because I have had the experience of blowing $40 in a Steam sale on a dozen games that I never played multiple times. I agree that most of us are hoarders of some sort. I'm just not sure that behavior persists across our lifetime on Steam anyway. Steam players get satisfaction out of finding a hidden gem and adding it to their collection. Hobbyists find satisfaction in collecting even if they know deep down that they will never play it. The fact that loads of people will buy a game but never play it is actually, drumroll please, a massive boon for developers. If Steam shoppers were rational and only bought the games they were going to play, we would sell a lot fewer games. Half this industry would be gone. Yeah, I feel like, why is he angry? I don't know. This guy is a little crazy. Only $40, what a filthy casual. That's true. $40 is like crazy. The last, okay, this is kind of crazy. All right. The last big one that I took part in was this Steam summer sale. I'm not saying the exact number, but it was approaching 3 digits. I was feeling a little crazy about it. Knowing Steam players are a bunch of hoarders explains why you give Valve that 30%. You get access to a bunch of drunken sailors who spend their money irresponsibly. Crazy stuff. So, yeah, I agree with the title. This is a funny one. I think it's a good one. Feel very called out. Is it newsworthy? No, not really. But is it fun to go over? 100%. We need more like this. Thank you, title. Yo, Ron, what's happening, buddy? Someone was saying something that Ron would know. Now we need to... I can't remember what it was. It was rough, right? Yeah, I was pretty close a couple of times on going a little over. Oh, Sergio Leone. Do you know who that is, Ron? You want to tell us all about it? All right, let's keep on moving. This one's by Sam Sepiol. Director of canceled Last of Us game opens a new Japan studio. I thought this was interesting because I was like, canceled Last of Us game. I was like, the only one I could even think of was the online, and it is. It 100% it is. Yeah. We were doing a guess the movie thing, and it said the director was Sergio, and I was like, I don't know if I know this person. And then someone was like, Ron will know. And here you are. No one. The director of the canceled Last of Us Online game has announced that he is moving to Japan to open a new game studio. Spotted on Push Square, Vinit Agarwal, the former game director for the canceled Last of Us Online game, has posted a new update on his Twitter account. Agarwal's new post reveals that he is moving to Japan today and is forming a new game studio, with more details on the studio to be revealed soon. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I felt like we never got to see what the Last of Us Online was going to look like, the newer Last of Us Online or whatever. And I was very interested. Now, we have no idea if this guy is like a good director or anything. Like, I don't know anything about him. Just kind of an interesting thing that I saw this and I was like, oh, cool. I'm interested to see what he does, and I'd like to keep an eye on what game he works on. He did the Dollars trilogy. He made Westerns epic. The movie we were looking at was Once Upon a Time in America. I think that was the movie. So yeah, I mean, it was just one when I saw it, I was like, oh, it looks interesting, but I didn't know him. So yeah, so just somebody to maybe keep an eye on over the next little while. Let's check out this next one. Oh, this one was dropped in here by Vash. I thought this was interesting. I did see a little bit about this stuff, I think, the other day. So let's get into it. YouTube has changed its monetization rules. Here's what YouTubers need to know. This was written by somebody. Well, I'll keep an eye out for who this was written by. Weird. Real quick though, guys, I mean, this is a great time for me to tell you guys, if you guys haven't checked out, I do have a YouTube channel. Some people might be over there right now. If you haven't, go over and hit subscribe. It's free over there, you guys. I am I think just a handful of subscribers away from 400. Always making the push to more and more, so check it out. I post shorts like every single day over there. I stream live over there on the same time we're streaming live here. Plus every so often I was doing videos and stuff up there too. Not very often, but sometimes. Wasn't that a mobster film? Yeah, it was a mobster film. It had Robert De Niro in it too. Very young Robert De Niro. If you're a content... Oh, let me zoom in here. My eyes can't see this. If you're a content creator on YouTube, this one's for you, because your next video could be demonetized. Okay, this doesn't apply to me. I have not reached the whatever like equivalent to affiliate on YouTube. I've been trying real hard, but I don't make money on YouTube. YouTube has announced a major policy overhaul targeting creators who rely on repetitive, low effort, or AI generated content. Effective July 15th, the platform will remove monetization from channels producing what it calls mass produced or inauthentic content, even if those channels meet the eligibility criteria under the YouTube Partner Program. Okay. Oh, read more. Sorry. In other words, simply meeting the minimum requirement of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours or 10 million shorts views in 90 days won't be enough anymore. YouTube is now enforcing stricter quality standards. Cody is AI. Bro, that's not true. If I was, I would be, people would be way more tuned in. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen on anything, any social media that you might be on, whether it's like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, anything like that. There has been a massive amount of like people who make these AI shorts and then put them up, and then they go crazy. They make like crazy amounts of, they do crazy amounts of views and stuff. So I think that's what they're gonna crack down on. Your coffee obsession is suspicious. In what way? I feel like AI wouldn't be obsessed with coffee, right? Would AI need coffee? I don't know, man. So what kind of a content is affected? Under the new guidelines, creators may lose monetization privileges for videos that use AI generated voiceovers without any personal commentary or storytelling, are built from slideshow compilations or reuse clips with minimal or no transformation, follow highly repetitive formats, especially in shorts, feature reaction or recap style content with little original insight. So some of this is obviously, yeah, great change, but obviously some of it's also coming not just for AI stuff, but also coming for people who are just doing reaction content that are not doing anything to transform that reaction content. Ain't no one real drink coffee like you or make coffee like you. Bro, that's so untrue. You have not been on the internet, because there are way more people about that kind of coffee stuff than there's probably worth having, man. There's way too many of us. What about creators controlled by black goo like substance that may or may not be alien? Doesn't say anything about that. Let's get monetized. YouTube is making it clear originality matters. According to the company, the move is aimed at curbing content that feels spammy or lacks meaningful engagement. It's also a response to the growing wave of automated content driven by generative AI tools, which often lack the human touch YouTube wants to prioritize. So what still counts as monetizable? Not all AI-assisted content is being penalized. Creators who transform existing material by adding analysis, commentary, educational value, or distinct storytelling will be eligible for monetization. YouTube has said it will assess whether the content provides a unique experience for the viewer. In short, adding your voice, face, or point of view could make all the difference. How will it be enforced? YouTube will use a combination of AI tools and human reviewers to assess content. Channels found violating the new policy may face demonetization of individual videos, removal from the YouTube Partner Program, and in serious cases, channel suspension. These actions can be appealed, but creators will need to prove that their content is both original and valuable. What creators should do now. Review your content strategy. If your videos rely on automation, templates, or clip compilations, it may be time to rethink your approach. Clip compilations? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, that's my whole thing. But it's I read this wrong. This is like reacting to other people's clips. Adding context and creativity. YouTube. Add context and creativity. YouTube wants to reward videos that offer something beyond just aggregation, so lean to what makes your voice unique. Document your workflow. Be ready to explain how your content is made, especially if you're called in for review. This is crazy too, because none of this stuff applies to me, but I know that this could apply to people. This update marks one of the most aggressive pushes yet by YouTube to weed out low quality content and promote authentic creators, especially as AI becomes more widespread in the digital creator economy. Creators who adapt early could benefit in the long run, but those who don't may soon be left without ad revenue. Listen, I'm adapting in the way that I won't use AI for anything that I make content with. Like, that's just not what I'm ever gonna do. At least right now. Listen, I should never speak in such absolutes, because I don't know, something could happen and it becomes, you know, it could behoove me in the future, and I just don't see that time. I really like just essentially kind of getting some stuff together, like news or whatever, and then bringing that stuff to you guys, I guess, just through my own lens of whatever, you know. I don't know, I feel like it's very basic, but like, I don't know, that's kind of what I like about it. But yeah, great change. But yeah, I guess great change, whatever. Yeah, this is great. I would be glad, because YouTube is just one of the platforms, but there's a ton of them where like the AI stuff is just gone crazy because people know it gets a lot of views, and it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm glad that this is kind of at least one of the bigger players kind of making that push. Oh, okay, let's get into this next one. This next one's a little sad too. Gets a lot of views, dude. Some of those AI videos get crazy amounts of views. Shit, I know of one. Let me see if I can find it. I could see if let's see. I can show you this real quick. So this is a bunch of AI stuff right here. 241 million views on this, bro. On this fucking golden retriever rescues baby after swing incident. 241 million views. It makes no sense. I have more shittier taste than I thought. Well, you thought wrong, bro. Time to lower the bar even further. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. But YouTube's going to try and push against that a little bit, so that's good. That's what we're saying. All right, let's get into this one. This one's by Rebecca Valentine. James Carter Cathcart, the voice of Pokemon's James, Meowth, Professor Oak, and more, passed away at 71. Now, yes, he was not a young guy, but 71 is still pretty young. I didn't know of this person, like his name, or even what he looked like, but I've enjoyed Pokemon. And he's voiced a lot of those kind of characters that I kind of grew up knowing and stuff. So yeah, super sad. First reported by TMZ, Cathcart died on Tuesday following a battle with throat cancer, which he was diagnosed with in 2023. Cathcart retired from voice acting that same year. Cathcart is best known for his work on Pokemon, which began with Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, where he played Fergus. He was also known for the voice of Snubbull in accompanying short Pikachu's Vacation. Oh, he played Snubbull, the accompanying short to Pikachu's Vacation. Okay. Cathcart continued to pick up more Pokemon roles over the years, voicing Todd, Snap, and Pokemon Snap. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's we just played Pokemon Snap not too long ago. Eventually joining the cast of the anime more regularly in the 2000s, picking up the role of James, Meowth, Professor Oak, and Gary Oak from the original actors until his retirement. In addition to his work on Pokemon, Cathcart provided the English voice of Weevil Underwood in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, and has appeared in other shows such as Kirby Right Back at Ya, One Piece, and Sonic X. He's also credited on the video game Shadow the Hedgehog. Cathcart did commercial work for a number of well-known brands and was a longtime musician and vocalist. Yeah, really sad. And like I said, just one of those ones, like I didn't realize, so he wasn't the original voice, but he did a lot of the voices afterwards. Like even in Pokemon Snap and stuff. Super sad. But yeah, I just wanted to bring this one up because like I said, I didn't specifically know his name. I didn't really know what he looked like until now, which is sad because now it's like just after the fact. So I felt like it's at least worth kind of at least, like I said, getting to share his name in this picture of him then. Yeah, I talked about those ones on Tuesday, Ron. I thought that was crazy too. Julian McMahon's was one that was really shocking. Michael Madsen, I didn't know very well. We talked about it a little bit, but Vash knew of him a lot more. So, but yeah, I kind of knew of him, but didn't really recognize him. Still sad. All right, let's go ahead. Let's jump into this one. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is by Michael Kripe. The paper set to deliver The Office spinoff with a September release date. Sorry, a September release date. I want to make sure So The Office is going to have a spinoff called The Paper, and it's going to be releasing on Peacock September 4th this year. The upcoming Ohio set series, which takes place in the same universe as Steve Carell-led business comedy, is scheduled to publish 4 episodes on Peacock upon its release date this September. Peacock adds that 2 new episodes will follow each week on Thursday throughout September 25th. The paper puts a lens up to a dying Midwestern newspaper called the Toledo Truth Teller. Viewers will learn its story through the eyes of the same documentary crew that made The Office Dunder Mifflin Scranton branch so popular. Although it seems fan favorite names like Michael Scott, Pam Beasley, Jim Halpert, and Dwight Schrute won't be back for the new show, the paper has some talent that will have fans eager to tune in. These include stars like Donald Gleason and Sabrina Imperator, Chelsea Free, and more. Although we have yet to learn who many of the paper's characters are or their role at the Toledo Truth Teller, we do know that Oscar Nunez, who plays Oscar Martinez in The Office, is back too. Another The Office veteran returning for the Peacock spinoff series is Greg Daniels, who serves as creator, executive producer, and writer under his Deedle D production banner alongside Nathan For You's Michael Coman. Daniel is also attached as a director, as are Ken Kwapis, Yana Gorskaya. Oh my goodness, this is way too many names. As well as all of these people. Yeah, so I thought this was just interesting, more from the standpoint that they're essentially making a spinoff of The Office, which I think we kind of had heard about, but doing it in Ohio, kind of weird. Just didn't expect that. So yeah, not that I think I'm ever gonna check this out, but September 4th. As Bud in Kill Bill, which I've never seen Kill Bill. At some point I need to. I'll go through at some point. And Mr. Blonde in Reservoir Dogs. I have not seen Reservoir Dogs in a long time, man. So unfortunately, I would not even remember, which is not good, man. Never seen Kill Bill. We've talked about this, man. No. The fuck? I haven't really. I don't get into Tarantino films that often. I don't really like Tarantino films that much. There's a couple here and there that I did enjoy, and I've been working my way through a couple more since then. But yeah, man, I'm just not a big Tarantino guy. Kill Bill also just didn't seem that interesting to me. But like I said, it's on my list of stuff to go through at some point. At some point, man, I'll check it out. All right, let's get into. Actually, let's do the stapler first, because we'll wrap up with all the Subnautica craziness. Grant Taylor Hill wrote this one. The notorious GameStop stapler and switch to auction hits $100,000. Yeah, you read that right. The GameStop Staplegate stapler and the Switch 2 console it decimated are up for auction in a charity event backed by the retailer. For the next week, people will bid in an auction for the stapler that punched holes in the Switch 2 console last month, bringing GameStop into the press limelight for all the wrong reasons. All right, let's see. How much is the stapler going for right now? $120,000. People are crazy dumb. Crazy dumb. Bro, it's literally a gross ass stapler too. The bundle up for grabs in this supersized charity auction include the Switch 2 repaired. Oh, nice. The punctured box, the stapler, and of course, the staple itself. And it's all neatly contained in a plastic display box, making it perfect for a cabinet or mantelpiece in your home. Provided you've got more than the $120,000 at this point. It was explained by GameStop that the auction is taking place to raise funds for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Great. I mean, that's fine. I'm glad about that, but Jesus. The black stapler used by a GameStop associate who, in a moment of launch night excitement and misjudged enthusiasm, stapled a receipt directly to a customer's new Nintendo Switch 2 box, puncturing both cardboard and screen in one swift motion. Featuring authentic field use wear throughout and retired immediately from service, the stapler now stands as a retail legend born from a half-second decision. While the incident itself was unfortunate, we hope its legacy serves a greater purpose. The recipient of the bundle will also receive a certificate of authenticity hand-signed by Ryan Cohen, GameStop CEO, who recently declared trading cards are the future of the business. I'm just saying, so say you bought this and then you put it in a display case. Who the fuck are you showing this off to? Like, are you like bringing ladies home to hold on, let me back this up. Let me make this more ambiguous. Are you bringing people over that you are trying to have a relationship with and showing this off it like as like check this out, you know, that's the stapler? And people are gonna be like, the fuck are you talking about, the stapler? It may as well be for a good cause. I listen, I'm glad about that it's for a good cause, but also, man, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. I was hoping there was going to be some information in here. You could say, I spent 10,000 for a children's hospital. That could be a flex. Yeah, no, I feel like then when they're like, oh really? And they're like, yeah, I got this, you know, as part of it. Because I'm sorry, people aren't putting the $120,000 for the children's hospital. They are doing it for the fucking stapler, which is so dumb. I don't understand it. I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense. This is so stupid. Again, glad it's for money. Glad it's for a good charity though. So, but yeah, I figure I saw this. I figure I should tell you guys. All right, let's get into the Subnautica stuff. The Subnautica stuff is crazy. You can play this to your advantage. Hey, I like that positivity, that optimism. That's something I don't see from Ron very often. It's refreshing. I like it. Crafton delays Subnautica 2 game ahead of a $250 million payout. This is by Jason Schreier. Let's get into this because this is a crazy one. Gotta go. Hey, thanks for coming by, Ron. Have a great day, man. Love you, bro. South Korean video game publisher Krafton Inc. is delaying the release of the highly anticipated survival game Subnautica 2 just months before it was due a payout of 250 million bonus to the development team. The second most wished for upcoming game on the PC platform Steam, Subnautica 2 was originally set to offer early access to players later this year. The schedule changed last week after Krafton pushed out the leadership of its Unknown Worlds entertainment studio, according to people who asked to not be identified because they weren't authorized to talk to press. In a statement shared by Bloomberg News on Wednesday, Krafton said that the game had been delayed until 2026 due to feedback from early tests and solely to improve its quality. It was not influenced by any contractual or financial considerations, the company said. So that's kind of the basis of a lot of this. I think I feel like each one of these each one of these articles I have kind of is a little bit of an update on each part of this. Sorry, let's go ahead. Let's jump into this next one real quick. This one's by Mike Straw. Krafton says former Subnautica 2 leadership abandoned their responsibilities. We're going to be talking about Krafton a whole bunch here. Krafton, the publisher behind Subnautica 2, has responded to concerns and claims circulating regarding the state of the game. Recent leadership changes at the developer, Unknown Worlds, and the reported 250 million payout plan for the developer later this year. In a scathing email sent to Insider Games, Krafton says that the former leadership, Charlie Cleveland, Max McGuire, and Ted Gill at the studio abandoned their responsibility entrusted to them, leading to their dismissal. Subnautica 2 was originally planned for early access launch in early 2024, but the timeline has since been significantly delayed by the Korean-based publisher. Krafton made multiple requests to Charlie and Max to resume their roles as game director and technical director respectively, but both declined to do so. In particular, following the failure of Moonbreaker, Krafton asked Charlie to devote himself to the development of Subnautica 2. However, instead of participating in the game development, he chose to focus on a new personal film project. The statement continued that Krafton believes that the absence of core leadership has resulted in repeated confusion in direction and significant delays in the overall project. Regarding the reported 250 million payout, Krafton says that they had dedicated 90% of the earn out to 3 former executives. The payout was set with the expectation that they would demonstrate leadership and active involvement in the development of Subnautica 2. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this last one. Oh, this is the same kind of thing. Maybe... okay, so this is by Rebecca Valentine. It's a lot of the same stuff. The statement, this is a statement that came from Krafton, concludes with Krafton promising fair and equitable compensation for all remaining Unknown World employees, and we reaffirm our commitment to providing the rewards they were promised. The full content of the statement is as follows. Whoa, this is a big fucking statement. All right, well, let's read through it though. To our 12 million fellow subnauts, inevitable leadership change driven by project abandonment despite holding 90% of earnouts for themselves. First and foremost, we sincerely thank you for your continued support, passion, and unwavering dedication to Subnautica. We wish to provide clarity on the recent leadership changes at Unknown Worlds, a creative studio under Krafton. Background of leadership change. Krafton deeply values Subnautica's unique creative and immersive world building. To provide fans with even better gaming experiences, we acquired Unknown Worlds, fully committed to supporting Subnautica's future success. We collaborated closely with the studio's leadership, who were central to the creation of the original Subnautica, to foster the optimal environment for a successful Subnautica 2. Specifically, in addition to the initial $50 million purchase price, we allocated approximately 90% of the up to $250 million earnout compensation to the 3 former executives, with the expectation that they would demonstrate leadership and active involvement in the development of Subnautica 2. However, regrettably, the former leadership abandoned their responsibilities and trusted it to them. Subnautica 2 was originally planned for early access launch in early 2024, but the timeline has since been significantly delayed. Krafton made multiple requests to Charlie and Max to resume their roles as game director and technical director, respectively, but both declined to do so. In particular, following the failure of Moonbreaker, Krafton asked Charlie to devote himself to the development of Subnautica 2. However, instead of participating in the game's development, he chose to focus on a personal film project. Krafton believes that the absence of core leadership has resulted in repeated confusion in direction and significant delays in the overall project schedule. The current early access version also falls short in terms of content volume. We are deeply disappointed by the former leadership's conduct, and above all, we feel a profound sense of betrayal by their failure to honor the trust placed in them by our fans. Krafton's full support for the dedicated development team. To uphold our commitment to provide you with the best possible gaming experience, we made the difficult yet necessary decision to change the executive leadership. Subnautica 2 has been and continues to be actively developed by a dedicated core team who share genuine passion, accountability, and commitment to the game. We deeply respect their expertise and creativity and will continue to provide full and unwavering support, enabling them to focus solely on delivering an exceptional game you deserve. Krafton's commitment to his promise and rewarding employees. Additionally, Krafton has committed to fair and equitable compensation for all remaining Unknown World employees who have continuously and tirelessly contributed to Subnautica 2's development. We believe that the dedication and effort of this team are at the very heart of Subnautica's ongoing evolution, and we reaffirm our commitment to providing the rewards they were promised. Fans will always remain at the center of every decision we make at Krafton. Moving forward, we promise transparent communication, and continued effort to sustainably develop and expand the beloved Subnautica universe. Honoring your trust and expectations is a core tenet at Krafton. We are committed to repaying your patience with even more refined and exceptional gaming experiences. Interesting. So one of the big reports early was like the 250 million that was going to get paid out was a big reason why they delayed the game. There was thought that, oh, they're delaying this so they don't have to do the payout. And it does sound like that wasn't necessarily the case. Now, this is all just coming from Krafton. We're not hearing anything from the other project leads, or all the other people. I was gonna see. Yeah, Charlie and Max. Those were the two that I remember. Yeah, Charlie Cleveland and Max McGuire. So those are the two that are kind of getting called out here. We haven't heard anything from them about their side of this yet, so we're just kind of getting one side at this point. But Krafton kind of is saying like they were kind of just abandoning everything. Nobody knew what they were supposed to be doing. And it almost sounded like Krafton is kind of making the point like they were trying to push to get this out, or that the team was trying to get this pushed out so that they could get that 250 million payout or whatever. I'm guessing if they got it out before the end of the year. That's my assumption, which is whatever. It's not great if that's the case, but those guys just didn't really care to be involved. And yeah, like if they don't want to be involved, yeah, they should not. That makes sense. But yeah, it sounds like they're gonna reallocate that money though at some point back to the team. So I mean, and that's good. It sounds like if they're not giving up to pay out that money, that maybe it really was like, hey, there is some issues and we just needed to figure this out by getting rid of them and kind of realigning everything. So I mean, I don't know, we will see. It has just been a hell of a day, of a week, of a couple of weeks for the Subnautica 2 team, Crafton, the two or three guys who have gotten let go or you know, pushed out or whatever. There's so much shit going on, so much drama over all this. We will see. I keep on thinking that the other founders are going to just make their own game studio and they're just gonna make a Subnautica kind of game, just to spite Crafton at this point. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if they like just make an absolutely banger of a Subnautica type game. All right, I think that is it for our news for today. Pretty crazy stuff. We're gonna get into some SOMA here in just a little bit. I'm glad we're getting done a little early again today so we can get into some SOMA a little early. But yeah, like I said, that is gonna wrap up our news today. Like I said, we'll get into some other things in just a little bit, but that is it, and I will see you guys on the other side. Excuse me. Oh man, I am definitely a little tired, a little sore today too. But like I said, I am pretty excited to get into some SOMA. I will wait. We'll talk. I got some things I wanted to bring up because I went back and was checking out like some of the things that I missed. Because when I first got into the game on Tuesday, I missed a couple of things. Like as people were talking, and there's some other stuff. I wasn't able to fully pay attention to everything, so I kind of got caught back up on what I missed. So I wanted to kind of go over a couple of my thoughts on some things. Nothing really crazy, but I wanted to bring it up. But I figure we'll take like a quick 5 here, just so I can get up and hit the bathroom, do all those kind of fun things before we get into our game. That way we can just play until we're done today. So yeah, we'll grab we'll grab a quick 5. If you need to get up, stretch, hit the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you got to do, just meet me back here in like 5 minutes. Oh my god, that guy can move while I'm in this spot. Oh my god. I'm a dancer and I need to dance with the wizard. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you just say? I want your shoes. You want what? A little lemonade? You seem a little tense. No, sir, I don't want any lemonade. Where you get your shoes from?
Excellent shot.
Aww. Okay, that's cool. Neat idea, like that.
In here.
Come on, fuck, hell. God damn it. Whew. God. Uh-oh, you dead? You dead? You dead? You dead? Yeah. great, guys? This is so much more fun, right? Stabby is now a mood. If that's a mood, I'm always feeling stabby. He's like, I'm done. No more work. Slowly becoming unhinged. Maybe a little bit. Feeling good, you know? You know? Oh, look at us, guys. Oh, look at you guys. You guys seem a little more happy with the faith. I need to re-educate Em real quick. She's ruining things. Okay. You're a little less angry about life, huh? Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh wow. Fucking, these are some fucking Willy Wonka ass jokes, aren't they? Oh my god. I think it's one of those things that I've like taught myself over time. I don't even know how the fuck you learn to do something like that, but how's that sound? Pretty cool, right? Nice, bro. Oh, hey. I killed him. I will say, man, the combat has no weight to it at all. Get his little wet little talons.
You see those? Oh dang! Things flying above him. What's that all about? Does he got a buff on?
No, that's a environmental thing.
Oh, that attack?
Yeah.
Oh damn it! They've been on the entire time we've been in this area.
Yeah, I think it's just this. That's all right. You can do that all you want. All right, welcome on back, y'all. Welcome. What? Wild. Couple of throwback clips there. Oh, excuse me. All right. I am ready. I want to get into a little bit of SOMA here in just a minute. Oh. Let's get our game started here a little bit. I think we only have a little bit more of this game to go. I think it's actually less than I expected. I think just a couple hours left. Also depends on how good we do. So, okay, let's get our lights all set up here. Get our mood lighting. Oh yeah, look, it's so moody. Every time I do it, I'm always like, it is real moody. A few hours if you're headed to Theta. I just got through Theta and I am in Omicron. So I think that's where I'm at. I've been watching somebody who's played the game straight through. So I've watched up to the points that I'm at, and from where they're at now, which is where I was at, I stopped, and they only had an hour and a half left of game. They knew the game a little bit better, so they were not spoiling anything, so that way they, which was really cool, but then know the game better than I do, so they're also going to be getting through it faster than I am. So I'm cool. I figured this stream, maybe 1 or 2 more, I think we could have it wrapped up next week, which would be kind of crazy. But I also just don't get a lot of time to game over here anymore. So okay, so one of the things I wanted to I wanted to bring up about this, now that we're officially SOMA'd, was, so when we started on Tuesday, we were in a room that had like a little scanner, and we did this scan, and I kind of got it, but it was like I was kind of like not really sure what was happening. But we essentially found out that Simon is a human robot hybrid, and I don't know if he's like a special case of that, like if that's a normal thing for this world or not. But it did sound like, at least for Catherine, at that version who got scanned at that time, that it would seem kind of a little bit surprising, but like not like super surprising. But it was essentially like you have like the robot, like some robot intelligence like things, but like your body is like a human body. It seemed very strange. Like it didn't all make sense exactly. I don't know, but that's not something I wanted to gloss over. I did bring it up a little bit when I was playing, but I wanted to bring it up again. But when we found out the body was of Imogen Reed, Catherine said that she was and then didn't continue. I do want to point that out. I think we'll find out what that really is about at some point, but interesting stuff. What else? If there was anything else, I do know that this point that we're going into, I mean, not really. Yeah, getting implanted into a dead body, right? But Catherine made it seem like it was a it was a good thing. Like, oh, you're getting the best of both worlds. Like there was something special about being implanted into a human dead body that made it better. I don't know. It was weird. I'm interested to see how that whole thing plays out. But so we're going into Omicron. I think the way that they're setting this up is something gave me the key to get into Omicron, and Simon was like, it feels like we're getting set up, like we're walking into a trap willingly. So I'm interested to see how that's going to happen too. So let's go ahead, let's get into it here. Oh man, there we go. Let's see what we're getting into here, because God knows what. Yeah, but I wanted to bring those things up because they did happen, and I kind of just was, I think I was a little overwhelmed with the area and stuff, and didn't get to really comment on it. We did get to see Brandon last time too. He essentially he tried to be a hero to a couple people plus his girlfriend Alice, and then we found him dead, which I don't think is, I think that's par for the course. Everybody here is dead at this point. So yeah, look at this setup. Like we immediately just hear, like, this shit is crazy. I'm gonna let this load a little bit. Hello? All of my textures look like ass. There they go. Yeah, so I'm very interested to see what we have in store. This game has been hitting like all the horror tropes and stuff. And I'm just kind of interested to see what the horror trope that we get in this area is. You know, because there will be one. We're looking for, I know for sure, we're looking for a suit because we need to go down to the bottom of this. Whoa, the smoke and the side of my eyes looked wild. Interesting. We're looking for a suit because we gotta go down to the bottom of this, like, very, oh my god, both of those heads, people's heads are exploded. That's not good. The bottom of this, like, very deep trench, which is where the ark is. But let's hear what this person had to say. That's weird. We usually can, like, I don't know, somehow, like, tap into people. There's also some speaker boxes and stuff we've been able to tap into as well. And just kind of get, like, they kind of explained it a little bit, but Catherine also made it sound like maybe that wasn't true. But people, like, all the people have black boxes for some reason. I don't know exactly how that works. But we were able to tap into them, and Catherine made it seem like we were like, yes, that's what we were doing, but then she also made it seem like maybe that's not what we're doing. I don't know. We haven't been able to hear any since we've been over in this area, though, which does kind of make it seem like there's something blocking me from being able to hear them. Okay. Containment FB. Well, this doesn't look good. So something I do know is all this stuff is called the WAU, or the WOW, right? And it stands for, like, warden agent or something like that. I don't know exactly what it stands for, warden something, but I don't exactly understand it. I feel like there will be some information that comes out, but it does seem like it's almost like alien. I wondered if it came as part of the meteor that hit Earth, you know? But it is doing, like, this thing of, like, trying to preserve humanity in this way that it's not allowing people to die. So it's preserving humanity in a way that is really cruel and but it doesn't realize that that's what it's doing. You know, it doesn't have that same sensibility the rest of us do. It doesn't have the humanity.
If sweet dreams are made of cheese, who am I to disagree?
Super true. I'm glad you were making sure the TTS still works. Thank you, Title. People neglect the TTS, and I don't understand why. Like, they're afraid of it. Hello? Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? Wait, what? I think it's Warden AI unit. Ah, so that's how it's WOW. Okay, that makes sense. Who's that guy? Wait, what? What's happening? Is that guy some kind of bad guy? All right. Don't make me throw this extinguisher at your head, bro. What the hell? Buddy. What the fuck? Can I come in here? Without you doing that more? Okay. It sounded like he said I need to stop it. Which, maybe he's talking about the WoW? Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what's happening to my vision? The fuck is going on? Is he in here? Is that why? Wait, what is... Yeah, what is that? Medical bay, dive room, and dive storage. That does sound like the shit we want. Oh. Are you in here, you weirdo? I wish there was more lights. I know this game is kind of dark, so hopefully y'all can... Oh, and my flashlight does seem to be dimming a lot. Oh, there we go. Turn it off, turn it back on. That's all it takes, guys. Jiggle the mouse. What is this? The pressure chamber? Do we need the pressure chamber for anything? Some x-rays. Oh. Northern Hall F2. Okay. Hello, are you down that scary hallway?
A mummy covered in chocolate and nuts was discovered in Egypt. Archaeologists believe it could be Pharaoh Roche.
Pharaoh Rocher, I think, is what it is supposed to be. AI doesn't know how to hit those French words like that. A mummy covered in chocolate would be delicious. Also, I will say this too. Ferrero Rochers, bro, they fucking slap so hard. Bro. Hold on, I didn't get to check out that other area yet though. I wanted to check out that other area, you dick. Who locking the door? I love hazelnut stuff though, so I'm all in on like chocolate covered hazelnut shit. This is a different team. Power suit tested and ready. Omicron scans are in the arc. Loaded equipment and extra rations. Climber calibration calibrated for weight. Crane operator ready. Omicron standing by for picking in 2 days. Now I got sweet dreams stuck in my head though. What's happening, Catherine?
Is this Omicron?
Omicron.
Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
Yeah.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
But Dunbat Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
This is weird. This is really weird. What? So Catherine wants me to switch into another body, but before I wasn't doing a mind transfer, I was doing a scan. But she's acting like it was a transfer. It was not. The fuck are you up to, Catherine? I don't know. I'm a little skeptical of Catherine still.
If there are any power suits left, they should be in the lockers.
Shut the fuck up, Catherine. I'm sorry, Catherine. This is just me still being upset about things, okay? Me talking about maybe potentially you being untrustworthy. But no, for real, like I don't know if I trust her, and she wants me to body swap, but I don't know that. We don't even know that we can.
What are you waiting for? Find a power suit and let's get on with this.
To be honest, I don't always love that in games, you know? Where they're like, what are you waiting for? Come on, just do it. Like, chill out. Sometimes people are just fucking looking around. You know? There is no need to be a dick. Oh, there's a person in it.
Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
I did. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about Catherine. I'm very interested. Missing. Loading.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta. The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW?
I don't
what
like
makes you
this.
think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks.
Yeah, it is.
I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Interesting. The mix of dead human and robots still creeps me out. And apparently we got to do more of it. Oh, my door opened. That's crazy. A high-pressured suit or an HPS. Okay, nice. Guaranteed to withstand temperatures spanning from 50 C to negative 75 C, while keeping a steady 40 C on the inside. The suit will automatically shield the wearer from pressure and maintain a normal one. I'm guessing that's atmospheres up to a depth of 5,000 meters. 5,000 meters is a lot, too. Jesus. The onboard controller monitors the wearer's physical state and is able to minimize risk of shock, hyperventilation, and even dehydration. The suit is easily assembled through rotating neck and wrist rings that lock the gloves and helmet in place. Note that the joints won't seal unless the controller is able to identify a wearer through a set of sensory systems. Suits may be locked to specific personnel, but as a default, the suit will accept anyone. So we could be fucked. Well, I guess if we're just, I don't know. It seems like we might be just wiring into this other person. The controller is the onboard computer monitoring pulse, brain activity. The controller is the onboard computer monitoring pulse, brain activity, body temperature, and stress through skin conductance. It uses this information to provide the wearer with the safest experience. Okay, I think we're just coming back here then. I don't need to go in here yet, I don't think. I think we're just going back.
Come on, we need to get a Cortex chip,
all right,
a battery pack, and some structure gel.
Okay. I thought maybe I could talk to you about other things, like life. But it is what it is, you know? Yeah, there is a lot of, like, dead body type stuff, right? That's doing a lot of the mixing and everything, but whatevs, you know? Keep thinking we'll get some like crazy like underwater shit happening, but hasn't happened yet. I wanted to check out this area a little more down here. There was more shit down here. Oh, this is just here. Storage. Anything in here we need to grab? Cool. It's another game with that mix called Cohate, and it's freaky. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Make sure I get a little sippy sip. Okay, do I go back? Was there a different room to go through? I don't think so. There was that pressure room behind me, but I thought there was no way I'd be going in there. But I guess this is the pressure sensor here. Let me go back. Let me try something. This is the airlock? Oh, maybe I'm just leaving here. Maybe not. I need to swipe my Omni tool here. Maybe I'm not. Never mind. All right, I'm going somewhere that I don't know where then. I guess we're heading back further than I thought. I hope none of that stuff is just around here, because I would not know that it was, you know? Ruffy? Jacob Halperin. An unusual sedated orange Ruffy found hovering outside Omicron Station. It had a remarkable bone growth that seemed to interfere with its perception. brought it inside to study it, but it stiffened and died in the process. During post-mortem study, the thing kicked back to life while being out of water. Kept swimming for a few minutes, so I returned it to an aquarium. It instantly started banging into the glass and bludgeoned itself to death before I could relocate it. Shelley, dead on arrival. Claudia Eames. Darby and Waldeck identified it as what was sabotaging the Lrrr probe at about 900 meters depth. It's a 150 centimeter long rudderfish that looks like it has merged with some other kind of fish or shark. It's the freakiest form of mutation we've seen so far. It's clear that it's getting worse. Something is causing this, and I'm not buying the radioactive fallout nonsense that Ovari can't shut up about. Johann Ross, dead on arrival. Claudia Eames. The dead man found on the climber this morning has been identified as Johann Ross, the AI psychologist working at Tau. I can't even begin to imagine what has happened down in the abyss, and frankly, I won't risk losing my staff by going down there to look. If the ARC team is alive, which I highly doubt, they will have to find a way to give us a sign. We're not going down there without a good reason. Fair. So we've checked all of this. We were in some of the lower section. Okay, we're trying to remove... Oh! Launching rerouting utility. Oh. 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 Is that what I was... It seems so. All right, we turned off the lockdown. We're all fucked now. Hydroponics open. We really opened everything up, huh? Maybe not a good idea. Although the thing did say something about stopping it again. So whatever is not happy about this is not happy about this, you know? Damn, hydroponics, boring. Chill out. Is this upstairs? Upper lockdown. Oh, so I gotta undo the lockdowns on each sections? Oh, I probably should have fucked around with the section downstairs then before coming up here then. Ah, the main entrance. Yeah, I'm kind of confused. I'm being honest, don't know why everybody's heads are exploded like this, but all right, give me a second. Let's hear it. Yeah, this is weird. We can't hear anybody's stuff anymore. I will say the sound of like connecting with them or whatever is pretty cool. I do like that sound. They lost their minds. Ooh, that's a good theory. Because I kind of kept thinking that the way that they had explained it was that everybody had a black box, but maybe the black box is tied to how their head works. Although this person looked like their head got maybe smashed in like this a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Well, heads will roll for this mess. I do like that. All right, let's head back downstairs. Let's check out those containment rooms that were down here that I unlocked. We should check those before we do anything else. Oh, the guy is gone, huh? That's not good. I thought we were gonna do like a clean room thing. Oh, here's the clean room thing. Clean me. Oh, damn, another person with their head all blowed up. So what were they giving it here? Is that the fluid, that power gel or whatever? Whatever, or not power gel. I don't remember what the shit was called, right? Maybe it was power gel, something like that. But it was like they're giving it the gel, and then that's what's created. Structure gel, that's right. And that's what's grown. It's kind of weird. Structure gel is as connector and interface between Energy Pal S3 and organic tissue. Back. Let me read the computer here. Lisa Cameron. The structured gel has been charged and actually keeps going for a while, even when removed from a power source. If applied to circuits, it seems to help with its connectivity. For how long, Lisa? What the fuck? Also, real quick, there's a thing here. Oh, wow. Little mouse there. Lisa Cameron, it seems like it's not only connectivity, but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, the modifications that the WoW has made to the structured gel, or to the gel, are full. I didn't see what that said. Take the gel. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was watching my other thing. The modifications that the WoW has made to the gel are full of extra information that doesn't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We would listen to me. We would use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Jacob Halperin. Apply gel to dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put into the same habitat as a living mouse. The reanimated mouse was apathetic, while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid as the gel had hardened with it. That just said stop the WoW. Yeah, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid as the gel had hardened within it. Interesting. Reanimated another mouse with the structured gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel as produced by Eames. The results were impressive. The thing appeared catatonic, but it's more of a sleepwalker. To avoid the thing hardening as before, electromagnets are used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has provided us the ability to somewhat control it. Paula Lansky. The structured gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. It still has the cross-linked gel with aligned graphene and a poly-unsaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 a few years ago. The problem is not the gel, but its controller, the WoW. The gel has not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would never have dreamed of. Claudia Eames. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all deformed creatures, the fish, the sharks, and even the helpers, were manipulated by the WoW via structure gel. They have in some manner been exposed to charged gel and in turn stricken by a cancerous growth that affects their whole being. It's difficult to ask why when talking about an AI, but it's all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't for sure say if it's bad code or a carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive. Wow, that's a lot of information. Control chip. So the gel, structure gel is crazy. So somehow the WoW is using the gel to control people, but why? That's the question now. Oh, there's the mouse. So we're applying the gel to this mouse. It's somehow going to come back to life, but for what reason?
It came back to life. There's something like it.
Yeah, but it's connected to the... It's connected to the chip now, though. Excuse me. Are we not using that? Are we using the mouse? What the fuck? Okay. Also, let me close this behind me, just in, just in case. All right, disperse the gel all over that bad boy. Cool. So am I just carrying this straight back, or what are we doing with this, Like, it seems like it could be anything. Yeah, let me take it back first. Okay. Bro, we're trying. We're trying to kill whatever it is, We're doing the thing. He said it was important. I believe him. It's important. Yeah, let me try and take this back first. It'd be crazy if we're just carrying it all at one time, but we might. That'd be kind of crazy.
We need to get you a new Cortex chip, just like the ones you find inside robots, so we can store your brain.
Okay. I can't, like, put this shit down somewhere? Oh, that was the goo right there. Who got the goo? Like me? Okay. I guess we're carrying everything. No more goo. Well, I have the goo in my pockets. I got the goo in my pockets, bro. I got the goo just hanging out in my pockets. Because, duh. Why, who wouldn't just keep the goo in their pockets, Is that what we're doing every time? Oh, what are we going into? Sorry, laboratory. Cold storage. Ooh, cold storage does not look good. We'll check out cold storage in a minute. Gah. Gah.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julia. What's going on? Am I that transparent? What do you want, Riley? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real?
Alpha?
What makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Site Alpha? He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that.
Something's fucked up with Alpha. I know. Crazy hypothesis. Alpha is pretty fucked. There's something weird happening in Alpha down in the abyss, and we're taking Catherine right there like she wants. I don't know, man. I feel like Catherine's fucking weird. What's happening, Benign? I'm just feeling like Catherine is... I don't know, guys. I just don't know who she is. I didn't know her until I needed to. A little bottle of lotion. Yeah, I know what you guys were doing in here. Weirdos. I guess I'll save that. I guess I don't need it. But it does worry me that it's here. Like I could need it at some point. I don't want any weirdos popping out of me. Why all the fish look like that, you know? Not good. Oh, that one's like actually partly mechanical. Is that how they all are? Kind of. All right. So my guess is there's 3 levels. We'll probably be doing a thing on each level, right? See you, bud. Listen, he seems nice. I'm just gonna say it, guys. He seems like he's a good dude. Yeah, because I think we can go back down and there's another thing down there. Let's go up first. Also, our bro left at some point. We don't know where he went to. Oh, lights off. Bro literally turned off one light. It also is probably going to fuck up the lights a little bit when it comes back. Just so you know. Also, yeah, so this is the section we haven't gone to, and we need to remove the lockdown here.
Someone there?
Oh, I don't think that stuff all works, Title, because I have some stuff turned off. I'm sorry, man. This is not the time to do these things. Like, okay, so one of the things I asked when we were doing the spooky lighting was if people wanted to fuck with the lights or not, and they said no. As a unit, everybody said no. So things don't work the way they're supposed to. Can't just be touching shit thinking that it's all good now. Now everybody fucking wants to touch the fucking lights, you know.
Huh?
Oh, there's the huh. Jesus Christ. All good. That's on me. Yeah, man. Don't worry. I'll refund some points. Don't worry, man. I'll make sure you get those points back. The timing of that huh, bro. It felt like it punctuated my points for me, man. He was punctuating for me, man. How you doing, Benign? Yeah, sorry, title. I was just playing. I was just playing, man. But I mean, for real though, it is why they don't work. But also, I don't know. I thought my thought is it probably should have worked, but it didn't. But that's okay. I'm actually not upset about it. I guess let me reach into your mind. Nothing, huh? Wow. Everybody here got nothing on their minds. Let me punch that door closed while I listen to some audio recordings. Can I listen to those audio recordings, please? Undelivered report number 1.
Johann Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johann Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda est. The WoW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johann Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WoW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WoW isn't supposed to want anything.
Right.
And definitely not to mourn people.
Right.
The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. And it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through. Delenda est. Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. That's to do with the WoW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
Weird. Images. Oh, this is Catherine's terminal where we did the one thing. Oh, look, the lights work now. What the fuck? Why do the lights work now? Okay, well, you really broke stuff, title. You broke things in a way that I don't know how to fix, man. Has anyone ever told you about this, bro? Has anyone ever told you that you break things to the point of not being able to fix them? Bro!
Someone there?
They're so broken, bro. I don't know what. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just fixed it like the other fucking day too, man. Why you do this to me, man? Why? Why you do this to me, man? Why? Oh, that one's not even working now, man. I don't know. Bro. Title, bro. Why you gotta fucking do this to me, man? Because now my mind only thinks of like, how do I fix it? How did it break? What happened to it? Oh, why you do this to me, man? Why you don't like me, man? I don't know why, man. I just don't know why you do it. I just don't get it, man. To be honest, I don't know. Like, I just don't get why you do it to me, man. Oh, my other lights aren't even showing up here. That's not good. It's not good. Something is buzzing on my fucking desk too. I don't even know what the hell it is. There's something happening. Something's broke. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know. It's freaking me the fuck out. I'm this is not the day for this shit too. I just don't want to deal with this, man. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to. I don't want to. No. Oh, look, that one worked. Oh god, it's so bright. Oh shit, I fucked up. Okay, so that's that one. It's not in the commands, is it? Oh yeah, it's definitely in here, right? Fuck, it's not. I don't know where the hell this one's at. Oh man, I don't know. Bro, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
Someone there?
Why isn't it's not doing the flash part of it? I don't know. It's also probably throwing so many photos into the chat. Oh, into the Discord. Oh yeah, they look great too. Sorry. What's happening? What's been happening? Sorry. I'll catch up with you in a minute, Vash. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out how this is broken, but I wonder if it's oh shit. I updated something else too recently, and I was like, I don't need this, but I might actually need it. I think Trigger Fire actually might need to be available for this. Is it? No. Yeah, and as soon as he broke it, then it makes me feel like I need to fix it. I just fucking fixed it the other day. I don't know what's breaking on it, and it's infuriating me, and I wish I could get away from it for 2 fucking seconds, but I want to figure out what the hell's broken, and I can't tell. And I just want to be able to fucking move on. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, right? Right. No, right. What? This one's not even on. So that's not it. Dude, I don't know where this is at. Oh, it's here. Do I need to have, is that the thing that's not connected? It's my OBS. Oh. 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 Yeah, I'm not recording this. Don't worry. Fucking OBS is like, don't show people this. No shit, OBS. I'm not going to show them my password. All right, one more time, guys. Wait, what? Is the rest of my information wrong? Host IP. Is it not that stuff? Hold on. 1 minute. Do I need to change this? Is it to this? That's crazy. No, this is not the right stuff. I can't even see the WebSocket stuff correctly. Shit. I can't. It won't show me my IP. I guess let's throw that in and let's see if that fixes it. It's not going to fix it, right? Did it fix it? Okay, it says it did. Let's just see. Let's just see. Let's see. Title, did you finally fix it?
Someone there?
Nah, you sure didn't. No, you didn't. Seeing visibility. Condition. Yeah, I thought this was the one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, why is that not working? Coraline, bro, I need you to not be right here right this second. This is not the time, bro. Yeah, reaction type, that's fine. What is it? It's not even showing me the scene that it wants to look at. How does that not work? How does that work? Condition value flash? Bro, what does that mean? Oh, that worked. That worked a treat.
Someone there?
There. Now fuck off and don't touch anything anymore, all right? All right? You hear me? Stop touching stuff. Unless you want to touch stuff. I don't care, actually. Thanks, Title. Thanks for showing me that I was broken. All right, sorry. I wish. Sorry, anybody on YouTube at this point has no, like, I'm gonna timestamp this whole thing as fixing things later. So, God, my back hurts from that too. What's been happening, Soma? What happened? Oh, just some weird software things have been going weird. When I updated OBS, a bunch of my WebSocket stuff has been broken, and then Title just reminded me that it was broken. Now we can touch everything. Don't tap in the glass. Not touching any more buttons. You can touch buttons. I don't care. I just wanted to make sure it works. So if you do touch buttons, they work for you. All right, let's see. We're looking at pictures. All right, let's start at the beginning. This was Catherine's office. The area where we found the power suits. I'm guessing this is the elevator down into the abyss, back to Alpha. This is a hallway. This is a lady. Dark hair. Got a little bit of grays, it looks like. That happens when you have dark hair. No biggie. Ooh, who is she? That's what I'd like to know. On September 13th, Vic Auclair ordered the staff at Tau to evacuate and move up to the plateau. Together with engineer Alan Waldeck, I descended into the abyss to assist the evacuation. Coraline? Bro, seriously? Go. Excuse me a moment. Some cat evacuating. He's gonna be right back down here, I'm sure of it. Sorry. Together with engineer Alan Waldeck, I descended into the abyss to assist the evacuation. Following protocol, we waited at the climber platform for 140 minutes and made several attempts to contact Tau. I decided to move toward the site, thinking I might intercept them. Then, when I noticed the guiding lights flickering and soon the whole path shut down, Omega Sector swallowed the darkness. I pushed on with my floodlights until I heard screaming over the short-range radio. I carried on, breaking in and out of range. As I hurried closer to investigate, I came upon the lacerated body of field worker Espinosa. Something big had almost cut her in two. I considered the importance of saving Tau, and more specifically Ross, as I heard Espinosa's colleagues getting massacred over the radio. Seeing no way to possibly improve the situation, I hurried back to the climber and left the people at Tau to their fate. Okay. With some luck, Ross made it back to Tau and is able to continue his work at Alpha. To avoid further disturbances, I have decided to report the evacuation as a complete failure, hoping it will stop Theta from attempting another one. Claudia Eames, the manager of Omicron, has already ordered the climber to stay at the plateau for now. My report on the savage wildlife scared everyone enough to even stop Waldeck and Darby from maintaining the Lumar probes. It's a good thing Goloski is off-site, because I have a feeling he would not have approved. The restriction came out slightly more severe than I had anticipated, but I'll take it, as long as Ross is left alone to work with the WoW. Julia Dahl, Johan Ross, Mark Strong. Oh, okay. She was serving some looks. So we've made it to Omicron. We got here to try and find a diving suit. We went to where the diving suit was. There's a body inside of it. Catherine thinks we should just transfer our mind into that body for whatever reason. I don't know what. And then what was it? Okay, that was trying. Oh, so then we got to grab a couple of things to do that. While we've been here, there is some weird dude who keeps on talking to us, telling us to shut down the WoW. He's been down in this like prisoner cell down here. I guess it's not a prisoner cell, but kind of feels prisoner cell-y. And he just keeps on telling us shut down the WoW. And so we're just going around and looking at things, you know, using our eyes. Power room and storage. Let's go into storage. Power room. Oh, that person's still super alive. So yeah, we found some kind of structure gel. That's what we used. Sorry, I was too preoccupied with so many of the other things that was going on, man. It was I had so many problems with that fucking the fucking flash before, and now I'm realizing everything is the fucking WebSockets. One of the things I was noting is the WoW is like keeping people alive in like a weird way. Not all the time, because it does seem like there's been a couple of times it has not done that. So but I was gonna say that like people like this, remember there was the lady who had the breathing tube and stuff, but like people like this, like there's something going on, like it's keeping them alive in a way that doesn't make sense. But it is like you know, like an AI, so maybe it doesn't understand. Some kind of high performance power pack? Weird. Do we need to put them in here? So yeah, we're just kind of looking for some things. Hello? That doesn't make sense. What doesn't make sense? The way that that guy's being held alive. Right, but I think that the idea is that the system is like keeping them alive, thinking that it's saving humanity, but it's not doing it in a way that is like a human would, with like intelligence in that sense, right? What the fuck is going on? Why is that guy doing that? It's doing it in the way like it's like a AI would do. Is that the dude from earlier? I don't know what that guy's all about. But I like him. I don't know what's up with him. Do you think we need to go talk to him, or what are we doing? He got a cool hand there. It looks like he got a pincer hand, you know? Yeah, my guess is I'm not supposed to hang out with him. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, you right, Plenty. Let's talk to him. No. I like how Plenty thinks. We should see what he's up to. Excuse me. I just want to see what you're... Excuse me. Oh, I just wanted to know what you were about. Friend? Oh, he's gone now? Well, that doesn't help us. I think we needed this. See? It was all part of my plan and Plenty's plan. You know? We knew what we were doing. Death? No. Ouchies? Yes. Death, not so much. Okay, this does complicate things. Do I just like throw shit at him? What I'm doing? Right. Same. But you gotta try things, right? If you don't try things, you don't know things. That's just the way the world works. I wish I could go through here though. Like I think like that would lead over to that other area and then we could move on. But I feel like we're kind of fucked now. Can I put this in here? Power charger. This does seem like what I want to do. Interesting. Well, he doesn't seem to be activated by sound or anything, really. Just be getting close to me, huh? Do I need to throw this at him? Like, hit him in the face? Like, here, take this. Aye, buddy. Oh, I thought he made me drop that. I was like, dude, stop. That's crazy. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. They are so fast. They hit me in the booty. They hit my boots, Scootin' Boogie. Sorry, I just needed you to not be in my way. My booty got snatched up. My boot's scooting. Boogie. Yeah, that guy. That's the guy who just was down there going, the well, poison the will. But he says it in like a garbled tone. That's the guy. That's the one. Somebody poisoned the water hole. A Brooks and Dunn binge. I don't know what that's about, bro. Brooks and Dunn is not something I know, man. You got me fucked up, bro. You got me pegged for the wrong guy. Where was that butthole I could touch though? Because I am gonna need one. Okay. Oh, there he is. Is their song? Well, I probably heard it then, right? I know it. I probably just didn't know who it was. Just a coincidence. Ah. All right, let's put our finger in the booty hole. Add a whole hand. Why not? Whole hand, that bad boy. Did it break something when I did that? I think we're just going to... You upgraded to fisting. I'm not happy about it, you know? Bro, literally every time I walk in this room, you can't keep doing that. Like that's the trick is getting cheap, bro. Don't let the trick get cheap. Jesus. I don't know why I'm struggling with trick cheap. I wouldn't be. Damn. That's how I feel about it too. Oh. What? Excuse me? Bro, this person's new. When we walked in here, this guy was not here. Wait. Was he over there? Wait, how did he move? He's not, maybe he's not new, but he moved, if nothing else. Oh, we have been in here. We just need to do the override thing in here. Okay, that's right. And there's only, bro, literally every time I'm in this facility, you got to stop that shit. Incorrect floor selection. Okay, fuck off. Literally, you know what I meant. What I meant to do. Literally, you knew what I wanted to do. Everything is so drippy in here too. The South Hall. I do love a South Hall. Yeah, it looked like that guy's still alive down there. Robot repair bay. Well, let me go see how this guy's doing. You good, bud? Yeah, look at it. He's more machine than man now. Oh, his little fan is trying to kick up. It just ain't kicking up like it used to. That's how it be, bro. The heart of Alpha. It's a ball. Find Tau and Alpha. Take the gel to Alpha. Triangles. The most powerful of shapes, guys. Triangles. A ball. Alpha needs medicine. It's sick. Alpha is sick. Into the abyss. Take it to Alpha in the abyss. No, I think we understand that. Oh, there's a drawing of the gel. Squeeze me. Excuse me? And you are really making a lot of sounds over there. All right, this is the audio player. Outgoing, Theta.
Drasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rally Herber leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Drask. It is.
Okay then. Stay safe.
Okay then. Real quick, too. Just give me a second, real quick. I wanted to refund that. Sorry, I wanted to refund those points back to Title 2. I know I was giving him a hard time, but the shit was broken, and I don't want him to pay for stuff he didn't get.
Clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Look at that. Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron?
Don't forget to pick us up.
You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
All right. Heading into radio silence.
Good luck, guys.
Interesting. Okay. Tau.
Tau, please respond. This is Rally Herber calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
That's not good.
Yeah, I get it.
yeah. And then for
Unable
Phi.
to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
That's the outgoing to Phi. It's not even very good. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to be taking the gel, the structure gel, to Alpha. I'm guessing Alpha is some kind of AI ball down at the bottom of the abyss. That's just my guess. Who knows? Sorry, buddy. We need a chip. It's probably going to be from that guy, but whatever. Oh, maybe it's going to be from that guy? Oh, who knows? Oh, there's a ball in there. Come on. I can see the ball. An evil AI ball. Well, we don't know if it's evil. That's... Whoa, buddy. Man's just jumping to conclusions over there. I don't know what this formula is for. I mean, is that surprising? Probably not. Oh, excuse me, share. Eject cortex chip. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'd like. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna turn that off for now. No need to have that on, right? You know what I see? My bad. I was like, wow, what the hell am I doing here? I see. All right, that was it. We've got all of our pieces, I think. Oh, I thought for sure he was gonna... All right, that guy's still just hanging out. Not mad about it. Nice. I know. Although, you know what Title was touching to... Sorry, this is just besides the point. Title was getting into some TTS again, and I was very happy. I was very happy to have it, you know? You know, wasn't trying to be a dick about it. Yeah.
I'll follow you there. Come on, bruv. Come with me. Take my hand. We'll go there, I swear. Oh, no. Whoa! We're halfway there.
Oh! Why are you running after me? Why were you running after me? It doesn't even make any fucking sense. All right, I guess let's watch that glass shatter again. I'm gonna try and close the door when I go in, and I'm also maybe gonna run it, you know. All right, let's do that again.
I'll follow you there.
The door!
It's locked! What's going on?
And nailed it that time.
I managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work.
Whoa! Oh! Whoa! All right, how do we get to work? To be honest, it didn't really come with instructions. To be honest, it didn't really come with instructions. All right, Cass.
Stuff the chip, the battery pack, and the gel into the power suit.
Okay. I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work.
And the
Make sure it's
gel.
all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. All right, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
This, it just seems wild. All right.
I can't believe we're doing this.
No, I can't believe it either.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it? Change body?
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
Okay.
What would be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
Nothing's gonna happen, right? Like this is all just totally normal. Like we're good, right?
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
I got that part. Oh, we're so close. Oh, like those
That's everything. You can climb
perimeters.
into the pilot seat now.
Already?
You're good, no
I have everything
doubt.
under control, so please, have a seat.
I'm just saying, I'm still telling you, Catherine gives me vibes, bro.
Go sit in the pilot seat.
What's happening, Limbo?
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indian stock photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
Yeah. See, this doesn't make sense to me. What could happen?
Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
Exactly what I've been telling you guys.
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
Yes!
Damn you, Kath. Two Simons? There can't be two Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body
No!
like a brain transplant.
That is
sorry,
what
it
she
wouldn't
said,
work
but
that
we
way.
knew.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
you. Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Wow, that's insane. But listen, this is exactly the things we've talked about. Exactly. This is exactly as I was saying it. She made it sound like this is Catherine 100%. I'm not saying that she's like doing anything wrong, but she made this scenario sound like we were switching minds from one body to the other. Wow, this is insane. This is so cool though. This is legitimately pretty fucking awesome. But yeah, that was crazy. He was just over there fucking talking and when we woke up. Yeah, like I said, Catherine did not explain that shit. She did not. She is gonna pretend like you knew how this was gonna work. And I'm telling you, I still get some fucking weird feelings from Catherine. I'm not saying she's bad, like even for like this, but that's just crazy. Exactly, bro, right? Yeah, I'm so excited for the end. How they did that. I know, they're so cool, man. It's Imogen's body with Simon's mind. Yeah. Yeah, this is so cool. I really, she definitely did, but she admitted a lot of the fine details. She said it was going to be a brain transfer. Maybe that technically covers what happened, but like, I guess we're technically transferring our brain once we get it scanned, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. What do you guys think? Do you think we should drain the battery? Because my thought is, yeah, I feel like we should. I feel like that's, fucked up. Like, what is he gonna do? He's going to be here. No. I just want you to listen. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm just asking what you guys would want to do. This is I know the decision's mine, but here I'm gonna play out how I feel about it. My man is gonna wake up later on, and he's literally gonna have nothing. He's gonna be stuck here with fucking monsters and dead bodies. Like, that just seems like not a great way to live. She talks about copying over a file. The original is still in the original location. Yeah. Yes. In an earlier location, we know how this works. She did explain this earlier. But this time she made this specific instance sound like it was going to be a brain transfer, not a brain scan and transfer. She made it sound... She knew very specifically that she did not say the same way, that she omitted those parts. Like I said, we know that that's how it was going to happen, but previous version of Simon, the version that you spent the first half of the game with, killing him or leave him to starve to death. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Wake up alone with monsters. Yeah, and just, with monsters and dead people. Exactly how I felt. I was gonna pull it. I was gonna drain him. I was gonna let him die. But I wanted to hear how you guys felt about it. This is cool. I like seeing how this works, like the body and everything. That's cool. That's really fucking cool. Battery malfunction. There he goes. Damn. That is so impactful. This has been, I mean, listen, I love that they do all the concept talking and stuff early on, and you kind of get it, but to do it like this in front of you, like this is where it has been, oh, fucking chef's kiss, man. To have to leave him there and leave him there, right? Yeah, I agree. Concept is so good, right, Limbo? Man, I do love this. I haven't always loved all the gameplay in this game, but the story concepts are like fucking phenomenal. All right, I'm gonna open this up and then see where this puts us. We're probably gonna wrap this up here in just a minute. And I think we'll be wrapping this game next week then. Sometime next week. I can't guarantee it'll be on Tuesday, but yeah, that last section we just did was a lot easier than I thought it would be, but I have said, like, I didn't super love all the walking around out in the water, but like the water itself is such a cool like idea. Just this like craziness of, you know, not being able to see fucking anything. It's terrifying. This is literally my nightmares. Literally. It's one of those things where I always am like, damn, man, I'd love to live in the world of like Rapture or something, like in BioShock. But God, I could never actually do it. Yeah, this is the kind of shit that like my biggest fears. So when movies and shit like play into this kind of dark underwater like shit, like, man, it hits me in such a fear receptor that is crazy. The fuck, why is there two of these? Yeah, there's only been like a handful of movies that actually do it really well too, so I will say that. Thalassophobia? Yeah, I believe it. Rapture would be scary as fuck, bro. Not only because of that, because they got crazy splicers and shit down there too. Yeah. Let me just walk out a little bit. Well, we're not gonna go down. We're just gonna walk out a little bit, peep around a little bit, and then we're gonna call it. We're gonna do this on Tuesday. Like I said, I think we're getting close. Oh man, yeah. And the further you get out, the darker it's getting. Like, this is fucking terrifying. Oh, this is the one that's broken, so I do got to go to the other one. All right, let me see what the other one looks like. I do like this light down here. This is pretty cool. I don't think I've seen like these really, really bright lights like this. Yeah, it's funny too, because I feel like the whole game, like, if you're measuring heart rate, it's pretty. My heart rate's been pretty low for this, but being out here just doing this shit, this is where my heart rate's going fucking crazy. Yeah, all those deep grumble sounds too. Oh man, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Don't fall off the edge. I would never. Oh man, I'm so sad that I feel like we're kind of drawing closer to the edge, and the end. I've been kind of I've been really enjoying the story. I'm excited to find out how it ends, but then, you know, I feel like once we find we get to the end, you know, some of the magic will be gone. The trick will finally be revealed, you know. There is something sad about it once you get to the, you know, something about it when you finally finish a game with all the mystery and stuff, and like everything, you know, all that like little bits of stuff of just not knowing is gone. It's nice to just be right here, you know, just not even sure what the hell's coming. Deep bodies of water. Game is stuck with you. Yeah, man, I believe it. This game feels like it's been like that. I've definitely had a lot of thoughts about it and stuff as I've been playing it, even afterwards. Lots of things. It's been one of those ones that challenges your philosophy on, you know, human and what makes people human. The moral questions and stuff, even just like with the second Simon and stuff. A lot of that kind of shit. Like it's crazy. I really like it, but like I said, I'm liking this idea of just being right here, you know, still not sure what the hell to do, not sure what the hell's happening, and not sure what the hell's gonna happen. There is something that always is kind of sad, almost like is not the same. I want to be very clear. But like when you know, like it's almost like the mystery dies, like in the same way like you mourn like a person or something, but not in the same way. Of course, it's not at the same level. But once you finish something and you know, you get all the information. That's a little sad. It's a little sad. Hey, buddy. Man, we get a little oh, Cam's not on over here? My bad. Let me come back over here real quick. That's the Mr. Midnight right there. That's the boy. That's the dude right there. All right, let's I think that's it for the game. We are here. We'll just hang here. That is gonna do it for our game for today. We will, I think, wrap this game next week. No promises, but that is kind of the thought. At least what I have, you know. At least right now. We'll see. Does anybody have the... No, don't do the flash. Never mind. I was going to say, anybody have the flash reward? We should try it and see if it works, but I don't want to do that. That's not fair to Mr. Midnight. He just got down here. That would be such a dick move. Yeah, super cool. Like I said, I am really liking the game story and a couple of other things, but not necessarily. I haven't always loved the gameplay. The gameplay has been okay, and then sometimes even a little bit painful for just a couple of little things, but it hasn't been bad, you know. The story has been phenomenal. I have really enjoyed it. That's thoughtful. You, I know, man. It's because that's just who I am. I'm a thoughtful guy. Oh yeah, look at the face over here too. He's getting really, really crazy now. Oh wow, what a game. What a game. Okay, so let's go over what's yeah, very unique. I love it. I'm interested to I wish there was more media kind of like it. We'll see once I kind of get finished with it. I'm gonna probably watch some things about it and stuff like that. Try to get a little more information. Okay, so this killing me. Oh, we're killing you? I hope not. This weekend, Vash and I are going to be over on our duo channel, The Wolf and the Kid. Yeah, we're going to be doing some Monster Hunter over there. It's going to be on Sunday morning. So over on Twitch, it's The Wolf and the Kid. Over on YouTube, it's just over here on my channel. If you guys want to come hang out and play some Monster Hunter with us, we are going to be there on Sunday. 2-hour lore video. Nah, not yet, man. Just wait soon enough. But yeah, so we'll be over there if you guys want to check it out. It should be a good time. My biggest complaint about this game is that I think there are way more other kinds of media that do this kind of story way better. Interesting. I wonder, we'll get into it a little bit once I finish, and I would like to hear about some of the ones that are like this, because the idea is not completely novel, but I haven't really ever remember I don't completely remember any doing it. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, thanks, Plenty. I appreciate you. Talos 2 is one. Talos Principle? Didn't that game just come out though? But you think it did the idea better? Interesting. Yeah, I was never really interested in playing any of those games, so I don't know what the stories are of those games. But I do know there's robots. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm interested. I feel like, so here's what I would say, and this is nothing against Talos or anything like that. I will say the aesthetic of Soma has been way more of my kind of lean in because of just like the sci-fi kind of underwater aesthetic I really like. That's not to say that the Talos Principle doesn't have a better version of the story or anything like that. That's not to say. Just I really like the way that Soma looks comparatively, but Talos could obviously have a much deeper version of that. Very cool. I'd love to look into it at some point, but again, I want to finish the game and then kind of an actual Talos Principle that the game is named after. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I figured it was probably after something, right? Definitely a style preference type thing. Yeah, for sure. I'm interested. Like I said, I want to see once we get through it, how I feel then. Like I said, I'm still very much gonna lean into that. I don't think the gameplay is super great. It's got some like weird little bit of annoying things, but the story has been killing it for me. That reveal right there too, like it's like Vash was saying, like the way that they did that was kind of top tier. Yeah, we will see. I will be back next Tuesday and Thursday. Let me verify that real quick. Yeah. Next Tuesday and Thursday, I will be back. More news, more Soma. Once we finish up Soma, I'm gonna start a game called South of Midnight. So if we do finish up Soma a little early, just expect that's what we'll be playing. That game just came out like earlier this year, and it looked really interesting. So that reveal, the game should have ended there. Nah, man, I want to know more. I still want to know, like, I want to know more. There's so much more information I want to know, man. I want to know it all. I want to know it all. So I'm cool with it. Keep going. For right now, and until we get to the end, and then I'm upset the bit that it went on. Like I should have ended. Nah, we'll see. But yeah, so that is what we're doing. Shit, I should have been looking to see if we were gonna raid somebody. Shit. Oh shit. Does it way better too. Could you could let you depart without mentioning it? I know you couldn't. Ooh, Roxanne's playing Hades. guys, it's the first Hades though. But Roxanne's awesome and Hades is awesome, and damn, you guys got it. Yeah, Cyberpunk is free on PlayStation, right? That is the game that they just came up. It just came up the other day, right? So if you got PlayStation Plus, I think it's free. I didn't check, but check it out. Oh my bad. Cyberpunk, I believe, is there. Greatest game ever, mad. No. Greatest game ever, Maddie. Listen, I would love to check it out at some point. Not for basic PlayStation Plus. All right, well then go fuck ourselves. Never mind. I don't pay for that shit. Did I ever buy Cyberpunk? I actually don't know. Man, never mind. I'm not gonna look. All right, guys, I'm gonna send you guys over to It's Me, Roxanne. She's playing some Hades. Just if you would like to stick around just to head around with the raid. No obligations after that. For me, I'm out, and I will, like I said, I'll be back Sunday with Vash, and then next week with more of the same shit we've been getting into. What do we want to get out of here on? Let's get into a little bit of humanity. I loved Humanity. It was an awesome little puzzle game that I never got to finish, but I do want to play some more of in my own time. Oh shit, she's about to fight one of the undead Meg sisters. Awesome. All right, guys.
Thank you, Cody.
Thank you, guys. There's a raid message if you want. There also the link is in chat as well. Have a great rest of your guys' night and weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Make sure you say goodbye to my son. My son, Mr. Midnight. Make sure you tell him good night and goodbye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Dropping on there soon. Oh, nice. Get SOMA on Switch. Bye, guys. Good night. Bye.